Red Pill disclaimer. Welcome to Gawdzell's channel. By watching this video, you are choosing to take the red pill and see how deep the rabbit hole goes. All opinions expressed are Gawdzell's alone, and any copyrighted content belongs to its respective owners. Viewer discretion is advised.
Can you see it now? Can you see the Matrix for what it truly is?
Alright, we're gonna get right into it, no intro. Let's go.
This is why I can prove that personality is not real, it's not true. Because with personality, it takes a lot of energy to be the ego. It takes no energy to be yourself. Again, it takes a lot of energy to keep up the ego, to be the ego. This is why I can prove that personality is not real, it's not true. Because with personality, very often when we meet other people...
Stands for? What is for?
Hey Mom, I just got...
So the women, it wasn't about arche, which is power. It was about the line of descent came through the female. Everybody talks about the male pharaoh that sat on the throne, but nobody talks about the queen mothers that chose the pharaoh.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Some of these.
You said that's not a lot. Put the plate down, bro.
This Christmas, stop being so ungrateful. It's not the size of the gifts that matters, but the size of the heart that gives it. This Christmas, stop being so ungrateful. It's not the size of the gifts that matters, but...
A 23-foot python ambushed a woman, constricting her limbs tightly and swallowing her whole. Searchers found her sandals and machete scattered on the ground, but saw no sign of her. Soon after, they spotted the massive python nearby, with an unusually swollen belly. Suspecting the worst, the villagers killed the snake and decided to investigate. And when they cut it open, they were horrified to discover the missing woman's body inside, fully intact. A 23-foot python
There is no such thing as a free press. You know it and I know it. There's not one of you who would dare to write his honest opinions. The business of a journalist is to destroy truth, to lie outright, to pervert, to vilify, to fawn at the feet of mammon, and to sell himself, his country and his race for his daily bread. We are tools, vassals of rich men behind the scenes. We are jumping jacks, they pull the strings, we dance. Our talents, our possibilities and our lives are the property of these men. We are intellectual prostitutes. So we have a structure of manipulation which is string-pulling the politicians of all political colours, the media, the intelligence agencies, the big companies and the global banking system.
I feel like he's just a disinformative agent, man. For real, like, I feel like he's just giving you some truth. I'm gonna skip this. I don't really take him serious. No, they really did show this in a movie, though. That's crazy. That's how you know we in the format. Like, why would they put this in the movies? In the TV show and cartoon.
On what reality truly is.
I'm gonna play a recording of people chanting, "That is embarrassing," 4 times. After the 4th time, write down what you hear. Interesting. Almost everyone here heard that is embarrassing. Listen again and watch the screen.
Alcohol, weed, LSD, mushrooms, these things are all just an initiation to a certain frequency. All of these substances exist at a certain frequency, okay? Plant medicines, especially, they're a certain frequency. They represent that frequency. So if you've never been there in that frequency in your body before, it's like an initiation to that. And it can feel like you're going very high, but it's not anything you can't reach on your own. It's just, it can be healing in that way, as an initiation to show you, hey, it's not all low down and dark. Here, look, this exists as well. The problem comes when we don't understand that that's what they are, that the point of them is actually to empower us to find these states within us without them. You don't want to become dependent or attached to anything in the external to give you a certain state inside. Like, as we've spoken about before, the opposite is what you want. You want to be able to keep your center and uphold your center and act from your highest regardless of what's happening in the external. So you definitely don't want to rely on these frequencies as a crutch, I will say. And it does get tricky, because especially when you're neurodivergent, for example, a lot of neurodivergent people become addicted to alcohol because it initiates them to a frequency where they feel more comfortable, right? Either they've dampened their nervous system to the point where the world isn't so sensorially overwhelming, or it like eliminates some inhibitions, which makes them feel less self-conscious like they normally would in social situations. So like, it's just an initiation to that place. It's like saying, hey, like, you have this within you too. It's so funny about substances because they're just a permission slip to feel a certain way. So like, we allow ourselves to feel a lack of inhibitions when we have alcohol, for example, but we're just allowing it. Like, we're using the substance as an excuse to not have them, essentially. So we can become attached to it that way. But really, if you realize that you could just drop your self-consciousness at any time without that substance, then you don't really need it anymore. It becomes obsolete. And you never need any substance. Like, you can achieve any state that you wish on your own. And we as a society and a collective don't respect how impactful it is to go to external places to seek something which should be brought out from the internal. And I think a lot of us, a lot of people in society, a large portion of humanity is attached to things in the external in this way. So with like marijuana, for example, it can be sort of a healing medicine journey for you. Like, you get this initiation to this frequency. You realize it's possible to achieve this frequency. But also, like, I don't think people tell you this enough. You will surpass that frequency at some point, okay? If you're doing work in a real way and you're on a spiritual journey and you're using marijuana to kind of help you initiate to these higher frequencies, just know that at some point it will become obsolete to you. Like, you will surpass that frequency that plant medicine exists at. And if you were to partake at some point, it would feel like you're actually being brought down. So just know that, like, it's a frequency is all. And you don't need anything to get to that frequency. In fact, a lot of people are past the point where it doesn't give, things don't give the same effects to each person because of that, because it's frequency based. And so I think a lot of people get very attached to the external substances, but you don't need to. Like, it's from within you anyways. They're just permission slips to feel what you want to feel. So rather than go to the substances to get that feeling, just try to develop that feeling within you in your daily life. So like, if you feel shy or self-conscious, but you don't want to be in social situations, work on boosting your confidence in another way, like an organic way that will actually give you this long term, so that you don't need to feel as if it's not in your power to do it, because that's what substances can lead you to believe, is that only with them can you achieve these states. But that is most certainly not true. Alcohol, weed.
You do not have the gear in your mouth to jump on top of a cow, tear it apart, and eat it just like that. It is not your diet. And understand your oneness with the whole. That is the most important thing you can do for yourself, is understand you are one with all of this. You have no reason to murder to nourish yourself. You do not have the gear in your mouth to just...
Once the giant digging machine is finished, it's usually too big and expensive to get out of the tunnel. So instead, an extra alcove is dug. The parts that can be salvaged are detached and transported back to the surface. But the remaining parts are filled in with concrete and abandoned underground. Once buried, the machine is forgotten, while the tunnel it created remains in use. Once the giant digging machine is finished,
here's why breakfast has no business being in the morning when you wake up. Everyone who's ever had to read a physiology textbook knows that when you wake up in the morning, just prior to waking up, your liver gets squeezed by two hormones, one called glucagon, the other one called cortisol, in order to dump sugar into the bloodstream so that when you wake up, you have all of the energy you need to get out there and start your day. So why in the world, when you wake up in the morning, would you put the sugar from orange juice, oatmeal, fruit, breakfast cereal, pancakes, waffles, any of that into your bloodstream when your body already took care of your need for breakfast? As a matter of fact, those foods are going to increase insulin, and it's going to pull sugar out of your bloodstream and actually reduce your energy. And not only will you reduce your energy, you'll increase your fat production. Why not wait a few hours to have breakfast? Here's why breakfast has no business being in the morning when you wake up. Everyone who's ever had to read a physiology textbook knows that when you wake up in the morning,
all we need is a flathead and a USB one. Damn, that's all we need. Hey, Buck, show me. He said, yeah, get up for it, take back. Come on, Daddy. Come on, Daddy.
That's crazy, man.
What's something that you could say to the kid that's like right now in the hood, wants to be an actor, you know what I mean, wants to pursue that goal, but really don't know how to get started?
Don't do it.
Don't do it?
Nah, you don't want to be no actor. You don't want to be no singer. You want to be an astronaut. You want to be a scientist. You want to be a doctor. You want to be a lawyer. You don't want to be no actor. You don't want to be no singer. You don't want to do nothing in entertainment. Focus on things that are natural and that are from God. God-given things that you can do if you just apply your mind.
What's something that you could say to the kid that's like right?
I wanted to show y'all this video with Moana. Give me a second.
The lunar cycle. I don't know if y'all realized, just realized that 2025 is the year of the snake in the lunar cycle. I don't know if y'all realized this, but do y'all know what happened in the year of the snake previously? 1917, year of the snake, the U.S. entered World War I. 1942, year of the snake, the U.S. entered World War II. That was after the attack on Pearl Harbor. 2001, year of the snake, 9/11 happened. Leading to what? The War on Terror. So the invasion of Afghanistan. These were all significant moments in history where the U.S. was thrust into massive shifts. Do you catch my drift? So the year 2025 is the year of the snake. What y'all think gonna happen? Let's talk about the time in between the events. So from 1917 to 1941 was 24 years. 1941 to 2001 was 60 years. From 2001 to 2025, we back at the 24-year mark. We starting to see a clear pattern emerge between the 24 and 60-year mark. And it's clear as day, every year of the snake or every 24 to 60 years, some kind of global upheaval happens. Like the shedding of the old, trying to bring something new in, even though it's going to be chaotic and painful. But 2025 is also the year of 9, which is completion, as well as endings and transformation. Snakes shed their skin just as the old collective consciousness is going to shed their old belief system. The veil which has been hidden will be lifted or completely demolished. No coincidence that all of this energy is converging in 2025, the year of the snake. I mean, just think about it. We're getting ready for it now. Global tensions, the shifting of power, push for truth over illusion, and it's all leading us somewhere. And if you could feel it, if you real tapped in, then you already know where it's leading us to. 2025 will not just be another year. It's a pivotal moment in history. The world will be forced to reckon with its own shadow. If the snake sheds its skin, the Collective is preparing to shed centuries of control, manipulation, and deception. I talked to everybody last year and said buckle up for 2024. Y'all probably thought I was joking. 2024 was just the tip of the iceberg. You can bet your bottom dollar when I say buckle up for 2025, you better do so. I'm only saying this because most people are not ready to handle the truth. Those with your eyes wide open, it's just gonna be another bump in the road, but we'll be alright. The end of the world, it's just the end of an era. Honestly, I'm glad to see this shit go. And what was hidden will be revealed. Better believe it. If you think what came out this year was something, you have no idea. Those who have been doing the inner work will be ready to step into this new era. Post-veil reality is not about fear though, it's about preparation. It's understanding and alignment with the truth. Snake represents knowledge, wisdom, and rebirth. Just like 1917, 1941, 2001, and 2025 marks pivotal moments in our collective journey. 2025 will be a bit different because this is on a whole spiritual level. Just make sure you keep your third eye open, aka your first eye. Keep your head on a swivel. Just remember, everything is connected. 2025 will be the year that proves it. Mark my word. Make sure you get in the comments and let me know your thoughts. Peace, love, and light, and gratitude for watching. Just realized that 2025 is the year of...
So you talking that real stuff seem like, oh, what else you got?
Women chase those who don't chase them and love those who don't care for them. They will abandon the good guys and go all out for those bad boys who barely have any serious intentions towards them aside from playing fun with them. After they have been used, reused, overused, damaged, shattered, battered, broken, destroyed, acquired lots of body count, have taken more abortion pills than a balanced diet, and have been dumped by the bad boys, they will now want to fall back to the good guys. The only time the good guys become their spec is when the bad boys are no longer interested and reject them. When she's fresh, ripe, beautiful, less damaged and innocent, she will reject the good guy. The only time the good guy becomes an option is when she's now a single mom with a factory of babies. The only time she needs a real man is when all hope is lost. That moment when she's tired of playing bed-to-bed midfield, playing around, taking abortion pills, sucking community cocks, jumping from one hotel to the other. Now age is catching up with her, and she needs to retire. The good guys take the leftovers, while the bad boys eat her fresh. They will friend zone the good guys until they are tired of being a hoe, being passed around like toys by different men.
Hey, this AI getting out of hand. He talking that real stuff.
And that may be after 12 years. At that moment, all that matters to her is fun. Fun, fun, until when she has been destroyed. Then she seeks for the good man to save her. Kings never be that good and understanding man. If she rejects you in her prime, don't have anything to do with her in your prime. If she friend zone you in her prime, enemy zone her in your prime. You deserve much better.
Alright. Nah, he talking some real stuff in here, though. I ain't gonna lie.
You must not be that understanding man that will accept rubbish into your life. Let me tell you, such women hardly change for any good. She has seen more than you can see. You can't tame her. If she says she has repent, fine. Let her repentance be for another man, but not...
That's how you know somebody never really had girls in their life. Cause they be 30, 40 years old still talking about rosters and shit. You understand how unfulfilling it is. Once you start getting a lot of girls, you understand how unfulfilling it is. How draining it is. When you younger, of course, I'm trying to have a whole bunch of girls. I'm trying to have a roster. But when you get above like 25, you understand how it's just not fulfilling. Still going out talking to 20 women a day and shit. Talking about some play the numbers game. Chasing women. Having a whole bunch of numbers in your phone. Going out every weekend. You get to a certain age, that shit don't even matter no more. Live your life, make your money, young. You need to be out there traveling. You need to be out there enjoying your life. We don't have time to be out there motherfucking chasing ass 24/7. If a girl wanna come in my life and make it more peaceful for me, come in my life and bring me some value, cool. But if she coming in my life to cause some confusion, all that drama and shit, you can leave, my baby. That's how you know somebody.
Cooking with Kaya, cooking with Kaya. I have a hot take that I feel like nobody has been talking about due to the Cooking with Kaya uproar. By the way, I'm a Cooking with Kaya fan, and so is my man. We support her fully. I want to say something, y'all, because I feel like a lot of women, especially black women, you guys are attacking her like you're crazy. I don't know why. But I want to say something that I haven't heard anybody say because it's just important. So one of the things that I always see a lot of black women, not all, but a lot of you guys are on this platform. Just type in black women hate men. You'll see the videos of them hating on black men at all costs. What's one of the things most black women have been saying on these platforms? Black men don't like us. Black men hate us. Black men don't uplift us. Did anybody else pay attention to the moment Cooking with Kaya came out? How many black men were on her, uplifting her? And then look at DDG put her on.
Yeah.
And Ali Choppa made a video of her.
I don't know why people hating. It's like, come on, man. She just, y'all should see it for what it is. She's just doing it for views.
But black men don't like us? Black men don't uplift us? Cap. False. You know how I know? I started my platform talking about men in general. Do you know who's the main men who supported me? Black men. That's why I make all of my content towards black men, because they're the only people who stood by me. Okay? Wait. Another thing. I find it very funny that a lot of black women like to say they only like wigs. They don't like natural. They don't like women like plain Janes. Cooking with Kaya has a natural body. Cooking with Kaya has natural hair. Cooking with Kaya barely wears makeup. No BBL in sight, no lip filler in sight, no weave in sight, no enhancement in sight. Just straight feminine, nurturing, loving, catering, and a beautiful aura and beautiful spirit from Diosito. The one thing I am so happy about is there's other ethnicities that are gorgeous. Mexican girls, shout out to y'all. Hispanic girls, any white girls, whatever, beautiful women. But no offense, you guys always get the limelight. Since the dawn of time, it's always been the blonde hair, blue eyes, Latinas have always got a lot of attention. People always say black women are the bottom of the barrel. We're masculine, we're evil, we're this, we're that. It's always shitting on us. This is the one time where you women didn't look at this and see, look it, they're uplifting black women. They're making, what do you mean? She won, y'all. We won. I'm sorry. That's how I see it. We're black women. We're a unity. That's how I see it. I don't know how you see it because you're a little bit negative. But think about that. Finally, they're uplifting black women. Finally, they're praising black women. And they're saying she's feminine and nurturing. That's showing you that there are black women that have these traits. Thank you, Black Kings, for uplifting her. Thank you, Black Kings, for seeing the positive message. Yes, you guys, I understand there's certain things Cooking with Kaya does that some people don't like, but a lot of y'all do some shit as well, too. Let's not act like we're perfect. Same thing with me. I run my mouth online. Some people don't like me. Accountability. It's okay. I be talking crazy. But seriously, y'all, don't you guys see that there's so many men uplifting her? Look at Cooking with Kaya. Type it in, and then look at all the black men uplifting her. Don't you ever part your lips to sit there and say black men don't support us. They do. You just don't see it. You're looking at every other race but black men because you have animosity towards them. I don't like that because like I said, y'all, one thing about me, I've been supported heavily by black men. I feel loved, cherished, and supported. I don't know about y'all, but I feel the love, and I'm so proud of that girl for at least making it to being on DDG's platform. Man, to DDG doing that for her, that's so beautiful, y'all, and getting to see her personality a little bit more. Rest in peace to her sister, her oldest sister who passed away, and seeing more of her aura. That girl deserves to be in the limelight. There's too many creators that are evil, competitive, and hate each other. She's the perfect person to do that. Yes, of course, she said, I'll take your man, clickbait. If you watch her videos, she's not like that, y'all. She's not a competitive person. You could see that. But I know some people don't understand the social media game and that you need a niche. But it's all right. I just wanted to say that, y'all, because I keep seeing Cooking with Kaya Slander, and we ride at dawn for her. We ride at dawn, I swear to God. I will go, oh, ball your motherfucking hair and lips up playing with her. You got me? But anyway, y'all, as black women, I feel like we should support each other more.
God, I'm looking at this. I can't believe it. It's not a whistle now.
Oh my God, there's more coming.
Look at this.
Where is it? Planes don't look that color.
God, I'm looking at this.
What if I told you that TikTok not really getting banned? What if I told you that these motherfuckers use the same tactics for us every single time? Nothing they say is true. We make it true with our belief system. Our belief make their dreams come true. They tell you something and you believe it and it come true because you are the manifester. You are the magician. So, of course, if they come out and tell you TikTok getting banned and billions of our people believe it, nigga, that shit gonna manifest quick as hell.
Yo.
TikTok not getting banned. They don't have that power. They don't have power like y'all think they do. They need your energy. Everything they do, they use your energy to do it, nigga. You the one. It's been our energy this whole time, y'all. We the batteries to the system. We the batteries to the system, nigga. Without us, everything fall. TikTok not getting banned, nigga. They gonna tell you that so your ass can believe it, and it's gonna help them manifest it. They want TikTok to get banned because of all the truth that is being spread through TikTok.
Exactly.
All the youth, all the shorties, all the kids. They ain't toting guns no more. You seeing kids wear crystals now. They putting the guns down. We becoming one again, y'all. We becoming a family again. All because of TikTok. So they trying to take TikTok. TikTok not going nowhere. Y'all ain't got shit to worry about. That's fear tactics. They use the same tactics every single time. They use the same tactics every single time. And we fall for the shit. Not this time, though. We hip to they bullshit now. We hip to it now. They could have told us that shit 10 years ago and we could have believed it. In the times we in right now, boy, we back. The ancestors that was here when the first battle took place, when the planet first got took from us, those ancestors that transcended the realm, they are back now. They us. They working through us right now. You see it. You see it all through your For You page.
Indeed.
They here.
Indeed.
We here. Nigga.
That's valid.
Look at that picture.
Let's see how Burke is done. Let's see.
Look at that picture. Yeah. We all speculate and we all have our intuitions what's in that ocean. Only 5% of the ocean has been explored. Keep that in mind. 95% of it is unexplorable. I want everybody to keep that in mind, okay? Now, look at where Tafiti is standing in that ocean, looking at Moana. So we all know that Moana had to cross the ocean, which her father did not want her to do because it was dangerous across that water, right? He did not want his daughter to go because many of men have sailed or tried to sail and they did not return. And we're going to get into the sirens of the reason why they didn't return in another video. But back to Moana. So her father did not want her to go, but she went because she knew she had a mission out there beyond the reef. As you may be aware, when Moana found herself in some trouble, she went into a different world, the realm of the monsters, right? Where did she go into the realm of the monsters? She went into the ocean, and it turned from the ocean to a whole different other realm, and aka the realm of the monsters right here. You will see creatures like this, crazy scary, right? Very scary and outrageous, but it entails what we actually will see with our real natural eye, or in some sense our spiritual eye. If we actually see the demons that's in the ocean, I'm gonna be honest with you, I think a lot of us will just die off of just the fear alone of seeing what we see. A book written, a Moana book, right? Where monsters live. Baby, let's be honest, okay? Monsters are not a thing. Demons is a thing. Monsters is not a thing. Let's just keep that in mind. Back to the monsters and to Takai, right? Takai, they have it listed as she's a 300-foot lava monster. 300 feet. How big was the giants reportedly to be back in the day? Over 450 feet, right? Right. Baby, Takai was not no 300 feet. Takai was actually 400 something feet. And again, that mountain I showed you guys of Takai, right there, yeah, that's the left behind remnants of that giant that was destroyed by that flood, and it was over 400 feet. But let's get into the other monsters that was in the sea as well. We had a giant crab. We had the tentacle tongue. There was a lot of weird things. And we all can be honest. We all can agree on this note when we say that when we first saw the Moana movie, when she actually went in the realm of monsters, the type of things and monsters that was coming out was just, oh my goodness, so creepy, right? Yeah, demons are creepy and just scary and just, oh my goodness, yeah. One of the reasons why I actually love Disney is because Disney is not afraid to go there. They will let us know the truth, but of course they have to censor it because of today's media. We all know Moana 2 is coming out this month, and I'm actually going to go see it because, again, we actually like the Moana movie. So yeah, but this is Moana 2. What is this? I'll tell you what it is. It's the Leviathan. It's the Leviathan coming out of the ocean. It's the Leviathan. Let's get into it. The Leviathan is a sea creature, okay? And it is basically a symbol of chaos and strength. Now, we're going to get into Leviathan in a later video from now. But again, if you research Leviathan, if you TikTok it, you will see the history of Leviathan. And you also see how Leviathan, people think it's waking up, and it's definitely heating that ocean up over there, okay? And the fact that Disney is now putting in part 2 of Moana, come on now. Again, the truth is in our eyes. It's hidden right there in front of us. And I'm like, man, we are really in the end times here. And so at this point, I'm like, okay, I've been having all of these dreams, visions. I be seeing things that normal people don't act like they can't see. And sometimes I'm confused myself. But at this point, I'm like, you know what? Let me share my knowledge that I know with someone out there that maybe we can connect. And hey, we share each other knowledge, because this is insane, right? Look at this. So basically, the plot to Moana Part 2 is about her defeating a sea monster. Look at this picture of the sea monster. Look at how large it is compared to Moana. Now, on the scale, Leviathan is actually 300 miles long. Huge, right? Right. Now, I want to just go back and let's go ahead and leave Leviathan on for now. And let's talk about Maui. Let's talk about Maui. I want you guys to see this picture, how Disney portrayed Maui and published this, okay? No. Even the picture alone, do Maui face don't look scary to you guys? Maui is a demon, okay? Maui is one of those fallen angels that came down
look at his
here
face.
On Earth and laid with the women. God. Okay, Maui is an evil demon. He's not a demigod. No, he's a demon. He is a straight up demon from the spawn in the pits of hell. Okay, that's exactly what Maui is, and it's just insane to me. And I think it's cool. Like I said, I'm a nerd guy, so I think it's cool, and I think it's insane that Disney is actually like telling the story, basically telling Enoch's story of the ocean through this movie, Moana. Again, guys, everything is in our face. Just open our eyes and just look at it, right? Everything has a deeper meaning to it. I promise you, it really does have a deeper meaning to it. I've been looking at this girl page, and I'm going to tag her below if I can find her page on here. But I've been looking at her page and hearing her talk about the book of Enoch and everything, and it's just like, you know what? I read the book of Enoch as well, and I've been going through the Bible. See, I read the Bible like it's an actual history lesson. I don't read the Bible like it's a form of punishment or like it's a form of, do's and don'ts. I read it as a history lesson, and it helps me understand more of basically where we're going, because like they say, you don't know where you're going till you know where you've been, right? So I think it's so cool, like how they're telling us what's happening, what's going on, and it's right here in plain sight if we open our eyes up. Moana is a very good example of that, how they tell the story of the giants, what's in the ocean. The ocean is not safe for us to go inside. Just to let you guys know, the ocean is not safe for us to go. That's why we cannot go beyond a certain level down within its depths. That's why you think when they send in those cameras, they send in those high-tech submarines, they get crushed on impact, and also there's no light. It is pitch dark. I truly believe that in the ocean, it is hell in the ocean. That's why NASA did one research and said, we out. They went straight up to the sky because they said, oh, we done. We out. We're out, and we're not ever going back again. It's the reason why for this, guys. Okay, so again, keep your antennas up, pay attention, like, follow, comment, let me know what you think.
Imagine like getting trapped in the ocean, like, man. Wrap it up, man. You got all the time. You know, the ocean is a scary. Yes, the ocean is a scary place. It's just like you don't want to mess with that. It's like going into somebody's backyard. It's like trying to rob somebody that got a big dog in their backyard. It's like, I'm good. Hey, I won't be trying to rob that house. You know what I'm saying? Like, just, you know what I'm trying to say. But dang. Don't mess with the ocean. I don't think a lot of people do. Really.
Thank you. Look at that.
That's real, dude. I like how she broke that down.
Well, the birds acted strange after the drone incidents have happened. Literally millions of birds. Some people are saying that this the Great Migration. Well, then why is it that people that lived there their whole life never seen this? I have never seen this many birds in my life. Literally acting super strange. Literally hundreds and thousands of birds acting super weird. What in the entire fuck is going on in New Jersey? And could this be a sign that something is coming? And for those that didn't know, animals have magnetite crystals inside of their brain to help them detect the Earth's magnetic field, especially birds. And that's the thing that helped them tell them when something crazy is about to happen. You know how animals be acting weird before tsunamis and earthquakes and other strange shit happen? So y'all pay attention to the animals. They know when some shit is about to go down. Now y'all let me know what y'all think about the birds acting strange in New Jersey in the comments. Like and follow for more wisdom and stay tuned. And remember, if you want...
Okay, let me show you how to style your hair with pan.
Now, if you look at the word reset, the etymology of this word means to rest. Even if you just take the E out, the second E and reset out, it spells rest. This is no coincidence, bro. When you reset something, you rest. When you reset your body, what are you doing? You're going to sleep. You're resting. We even said this in my dimensional diving lesson, where every single time you close your eyes, you reset your reality and jump into a new reality. Now, there's an infinite number of realities, as in there's an infinite number of numbers. So when you close your eyes, bro, you could have just went from 1 to 2. There's not a big difference to this reality to the one you just jumped into. So blinking is a small reset, but when you go to sleep, that's a hard reset. So when you go to sleep, bro, you're not seeing nothing the same. But when you blink your eyes, you're probably seeing a similar frequency to what you was just seeing. Now, when you reset your reality, bro, you have to go to sleep, bro. You gotta go to sleep. And then we all know what the real hard reset is. When you truly reset your reality, dog, you die. You die. The medium reset is to go to sleep. And then the smallest reset is just to blink your eyes. So whenever you reset your reality, bro, the smallest one, blinking your eyes, doesn't have much of a difference, but it does have a slight one. Now, going to sleep has a bigger difference. That's the medium one. But when you die, you take the biggest rest. That's the hardest reset. You come back and the reality won't be the same at all. No. Check out my book, The Tablet of Telepathy. And
That's crazy, though. Like, it's almost like we just be spawning in on this planet. And you know, think about it. We don't really get conscious. We're not really conscious when we're a baby, because you don't remember nothing you did or how it happened when you was a baby. You don't remember none of that at all. So it's like that's why I really truly believe in reincarnation. I feel like we've been here millions of times, man, millions of times, and we just here to learn what we didn't learn in our past lives. You know, that's how I look at it.
He asked me to season the meat, so I haven't showered in 3 days.
This world getting crazy and crazy. They just found a Coca-Cola truck full of kids in Cicero, Illinois.
I think I sold this already.
This shit wild, man. Bro, they just found a truck full of kids in that motherfucking Coca-Cola motherfucking truck. They got you now. This shit crazy. I'm telling a million kids in that motherfucker. I wonder how far they just traveled. This shit is crazy. Y'all need to keep an eye out on y'all kids and know that
I'm in the land where they eat.
May you remember who is it that you truly are and constantly remind yourself,
I remind myself every day of me. I am a God, and through my thoughts, feelings, and words, I create the reality in which I live in. I'm not your God. I'm not the God to be worshipped. I'm not thee. I'm just a. If I had a pet that was made in the image and likeness of a turtle, you would say I have a turtle. If I have a pet that's made in the image and likeness of a dog, you would say I have a dog. So if I'm made in the image and likeness of the God, I can't create the heavens and stars in the universe, but God said, let me have domain on the earth. That means I should be able to create the way in which I want to domain here on earth. I use my God-given power for that. I'm right where I need to be, always experiencing what there is to experience in each moment. I'm the stillness that hears the whispers of God and my ancestors in every moment. I speak for my ancestors who had to be silent. I seek for my ancestors who had knowledge hidden for them. I live in my purpose for my ancestors who couldn't live for themselves. I am my ancestors' wildest dreams. Nothing has to change for my life to be perfect. I only move to the instructions of spirit. I need nothing as I am everything. May you remember who is it that you truly are and constantly remind yourself.
Y'all want to know what the real flex is in this world? It's training your mind to be stronger than your feelings and your boundaries to be stronger than your empathy. Y'all want to know what the real flex is in this world? It's training your...
I'm a conspiracy theorist. Of course I don't watch the news. You think it's about being informed, when in reality, it's about being controlled. I'm a conspiracy theorist. Of course I know what soil and weather modification looks like. I'm a conspiracy theorist. Of course I know why all of the bells were destroyed. Was it really because there was a shortage of metal during the wars, or was it something entirely else? I'm a conspiracy theorist.
Accidents happen. If you caught a disease from someone, if you got herpes, that it was an accident. That person didn't love themselves enough to be honest with you. We have the cure to treat you from herpes. You don't have to feel like less than, or my life is over, or I'm not going to be able to have a family, or let's get you healthy. Accidents happen. If you
Christmas was 1,000 times better when it looked like this. Just good old, didn't give an absolute damn what anything looked like. I mean, look at the presents. There's no presentation there, okay? Look at this. What the hell is this 2024 bullshit? Everything is white like we're at a damn Diddy party. I mean, this is sad as hell, dude. Look at the lights from back in the day. There was such a vibe to this, you know? You drive around, you looking at this, okay? There's some damn creativeness to this. Nowadays, you drive around and you see this bullshit. Are you trying to be seen from space? What the fuck is this? You're just doing way too much, man. There's no creativity to this. It's just too much. Bring back Tacky Christmas. Please. Christmas was 1,000 times better when it looked like this. Just good old, didn't give an absolute damn what anything looked like. I mean, look at the presents. There's no presentation there, okay? Look at this. What the hell?
I let go and come again.
I'm the only person who full-blown talks to themselves. And I don't mean the like, oh, where the hell did I put my keys? No, I mean like, I answer myself. I was just in a grocery store, and I'm like, out loud, I'm like, I gotta get bread, peanut butter. What else did I have to get? Oh, you gotta get yogurt. I said you. Like there was someone else there. To the point where like if someone came down the aisle, they'd be like, I don't think this guy realizes whoever he's with walked away. There's no one I'm with. The only person I'm with is all 10 of my personalities up there. There's a whole family of people. We're talking. We're walking down the aisle. Every item I'm talking. I'm out loud to the point where I'm like, then I still got to go to the gym. No one's with me. So I don't know if it's because I'm an only child or a sociopath. I'm the only person who...
Bro, everyone's talking to this. Well, not out loud. I was having a whole conversation with myself down.
And this is why it's so important to clean out y'all refrigerators. Cousin, watch this.
Don't get caught.
Yeah, no, I don't see anything else. I'm looking in the reflection too. I don't see anything. God, what was that?
Yeah, I felt like because y'all was my cousins, y'all deserve to be scared with me again. And this is why it's so important.
Almost got me.
Damn, what the motherfuckers breathing on the window? I ain't never seen no shit like that. It's clear everywhere else. Except where them feet at. Motherfuckers gotta be hot. Damn, what the motherfuckers breathing on the window? I ain't never seen no shit like that. It's clear everywhere else. Except where them feet at. Motherfuckers gotta be hot.
He said it's clear reals.
Your root chakra fucked up, let me show you how to fix it. You anxious, insecure, and living like survival of the fittest. The first thing you gotta do is ground, step outside. Connect with Mother Nature, barefoot, put your shoes aside. Use positive affirmations, self-empower yourself. I am safe, I am secure, and I'm full of health. Eat red fruits and vegetables, they're aligned with the root. Strawberries, beet cherries, and apples, red beans also too. Yoga and physical activity helps the root as well. Do poses like the mountain child and warrior, you prevail. Sound healing, listen to the frequency, 396. Root chakra meditation, that's gonna have you feeling blessed. Clean and organize your house, purify your space. Incense like frankincense and sandalwood will bring you grace. Don't forget the journal, it's important to release. Go hiking, be in nature, swim with dolphins at the beach. Last but not least, get root chakra crystals, they will help you. Red jasper, black tourmaline, smoky quartz will never fail you. Once the root is balanced, you'll feel grounded and more self-aware. Confident, stable, abundant, won't be moving out of fear. Send this to someone who root chakra is out of balance. Any trauma they went through, this gon' help fix the damage. Which chakra should I do next? Comment it and let me know. Raise your frequency and energy, you finna glow. Your root.
So the day I make baked chicken and see worms crip walking all over the baked seasoned chicken that I just put inside the oven, I might just go vegan. How did our food get to this point where it's this contaminated? And no, I'm not trying to hear this is why you're supposed to bake the chicken. Because if it's this many maggots inside of the chicken, that means it was already old or dead to begin with. Like there's no reason that there should be a colony of living specimens that I'm about to put inside of my body. Reminded me of the Futurama truck stop sandwich. Like it's so many of these little specimens, you might not even be able to cook all of them. So that means they're gonna go on your body and start causing havoc. No bullshit, this is the reason why I'm seriously considering me going vegan. At least until I leave America anyways. But I'm highly curious. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts on what y'all think about this video in the comments. Like and follow for more wisdom and stay.
Hey, I feel like Muhammad Ali, he knew.
I've been studying UFOs. Did you know there are UFOs out here flying around, unidentified objects? I'm serious. They sighted a bunch over Georgia. I've seen them at night. They have real photos of them, and the government and the people just completely seem like don't talk about it. But Mr. Harold Salkin of Washington, D.C., is the head of the National UFO Bureau. Right. He brought me moving films. I actually have moving pictures of little saucers, of great steel objects coming into pictures that people took, and I'm just surprised that don't nobody talk more about it. I've been studying UFOs.
As soon as this guy jumped into the water with the ball shot way up in the air. Now, why did this happen? Well, the way he jumped into the water is called a manu, or a water bomb jump. The key is right before hitting the water, you fold your body. Then once you hit the water, unfold your body backward. This action clears out a lot more water, creating a large cavity, and as the water rushes in to fill that gap, it generates a powerful jet that hits the falling ball, launching it high into the air. As soon as this guy jumped into the water with the ball.
If you're somebody that's currently going through a spiritual awakening and you're seeing this world in a whole different light, you're seeing this world for what it truly is, which is a simulation, a matrix, it's been a whole lie. It feels like your life has been a lie. And through this beginning part of your awakening, it feels like you can't resonate with people and places and things anymore like you used to. Like your family and your friends, they might not get you anymore since you've had your awakening. It's because you're on a different frequency, you're on a different vibration. Once you have an awakening, your vibration starts to rise, and your family and friends and people around you that you've always known, they might not be raising their vibration, so they're going to stay here, and you might be up here, so you're just not a vibrational match anymore. And that's not a bad thing, but you hear this too much with people that are on their spiritual journeys, that they are just not getting along with their family and their friends anymore. It's because your vibration is completely different to your family and your friends' vibration. And you know, you can love them from a distance, but in these times, you've got to focus on you. You came into this world to experience this world as a human being. You're a spiritual being having a human experience, but you came to experience it as a human being. You transcend this world by yourself. You came into this world by yourself, you know what I mean? So you've got to experience this life for yourself. And if you're going through a spiritual awakening, that's meant for you. That's your journey. It's not your family and friends' journey. So if you're somebody that's going through a spiritual awakening right now, this video is for you, because I've been in your position before where you don't resonate with people or places or things anymore like you used to. I've been through that journey, so I know exactly how it is, and I'm here to help. I'm here to tell you that you're not alone on this journey. So this is really the time to level up. This is the time to step into your power. If you're going through an awakening, or if you're already on this spiritual journey, this is the time to not let anyone hold you back. Don't let your family and friends talk shit or put you down because you're talking truth. You're talking your truth. Don't be held down to areas. Don't go take some risks and move away from the area that you've always lived in. Go do something that you're passionate about. This is what your intuition is guiding you towards. Those are the things that you're meant to do. The things that are holding you back are the things that are going to keep you stuck in the same cycle. If you're somebody that's currently going through a spiritual awakening,
Raven Simone claims boys only watch That's So Ravens because she had big boobs. I feel like boys watch the show because I had big boobs. They came for the boobs, but stayed for the comedy. Raven.
I'm gonna say it like this: the only reason I used to watch that is because she had superpowers and she was able to go back in time, and that was so cool to me. I was like, dang, how's she doing that? Like, that's the only reason.
I was one of those boys that watched your show.
Okay.
I never looked at your boobs. Now that I think about it, I never even looked at you in that way. You just were cool because you could see in the future and you had superpowers and you was on Disney Channel. And you were black. But to really say that niggas is watching your show because your boobs, who the fuck was you around, girl? Them Nickelodeon motherfuckers fuck with you like goddamn like that? God damn, I feel bad for you, shorty. Like, what the fuck? You really think that niggas really looking at your titties, girl? We was kids. We weren't no horn dogs like that. Who the fuck would you think was watching your shows? Us really kids. I don't know who the fuck you think was watching, bro. Hey, look, ma'am. Stop with the dumb shit. Stop with the dumb shit. And then I heard you call that shit TSR. That shit is called That's So Raven. Do not sit here and try to call your shit TSR. TSR is the shade room. Fucking weirdo. Fucking, what happened to you, girl? I wasn't looking at your titties, but I did like you. Shit. You were kind of cute. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't that bad. But that, you crazy.
Nah, that's crazy. You really trying to put that on us like that. But hey, it happens, though. It happens, hey. But that's not why I was watching the show for. You're not finna do that. No.
Food actually can make you think certain kinds of thoughts. Refraining from certain kinds of foods will actually make you have a different disposition, even change the nature. People that eat a lot of meat, watch out now. People that eat red meat, blood running out of it, make mind rare. They are like the beasts. God gives animals the teeth to cut meat. And they cut it and they pull it. You don't have teeth like that. Some of you may be trying to get some like that. You don't have teeth like that. Your mouth is not made for that kind of eating. This is true. The more you eat meat, you become...
To be honest with you would think animals would be eating us. The way they teeth is...
Of the same spirit of those animals that eat meat. You become more warlike. So the meat-eating nations of the earth are really the warlike nations. Those vegetarian nations of the earth and those that eat life from the sea are more people.
Sorry about that. My bad. Where was it at? Did I lose it? Give me a second.
The thing about chosen ones, we have a neo energy because we can see beyond the limitations of the three-dimensional better simulation of reality. Now, when you watch the movie The Matrix, the name Neo is an anagram for the word one because he was the one, the chosen one, to break free from the energy extraction matrix. So the same thing applies in real time because you was the one to break free from the religion. You was the one that broke free from the hedonistic westernized culture. You was the one that broke free from the ideologies of politics and government. You was the one that broke free from the toxic family members. See, this is what makes you the chosen one, because you the one that understand the metaphysical art of detachment. You're the one that basically broke away from the paradigm, because you're basically the glitch in the matrix, because that is activated by way of the neocortex of the brain that's acclimated to the triune brain of the trilateral connection of the pituitary gland, the hypothalamus gland, and the pineal gland. And when the neocortex of the brain is activated, this gives you the ability to think outside the box. So this is why you don't relate to certain people in your hometown, in your city, because it's not meant for them to be acclimated to your purpose. So that's what it means to be a chosen one. It means that you move different because you know the truth. And a lot of NPCs is going to get agitated by your energy because they want you to conform to the system along with their ignorance.
If you know who this is and you partake in this, then you should only understand what type of potential this is going to have. Now, there was a lot of Just a Chill Girl tokens, right? But that's the only one that made it on CoinMarketCap. That's the real McCoy. Less than a 40K market cap, y'all. For my crypto people, y'all understand what's about to happen. Peep this shit, y'all. Y'all can't never say I don't put y'all on. When Chill God became a CTO, people made millions of dollars. All of these meme tokens y'all see up there made people millions of dollars. This is not financial advice. The Telegram is in my bio and shit, y'all. For all my crypto people, y'all, we're about to ape this shit. Not financial advice, but ape this shit. Let's get this bread! If you know who this is.
So I just found out someone named Stephen Baldwin exists, and he is the brother of Alec Baldwin. And he just posted something very strange on TikTok. Just to verify, this is Stephen Baldwin, this is his TikTok, and this is the video.
It is all of them. All of them. And not one will be able to escape.
That's the whole video. There's no lead up, this isn't taken out of context. He just posted that video. Many people are wondering what he could be possibly referencing or talking about. Comment your thoughts below and follow for part 2. So I just found out someone named Steve.
Quick thought. I know we don't know that the eating is tied to the way we think, but let me explain something to you. Your stomach is a brain. And if you put stuff inside the stomach that won't come out, it's going to clog the brain up, which is going to make this brain clogged up too, because these two things are connected to each other. You have a brain in your heart too as well, but these three brains communicate well with each other. So if one is thrown off, the other two is true too. So the great thinkers and the great poets and the greatest, like...
I gotta skip this to copyright. You got 5 on it? Copyright. It's copyright, so we're gonna skip that. Oh, actually, let me show you guys this video, actually.
Should we believe him because he's wearing a uniform?
Video. I will be speaking about the drones. All right, as you know, I'm in the army, the military, whatever you gonna call it. Look, we are launching the drones up in the sky as of right now in New Jersey and stuff, in Texas, everywhere. Like, y'all don't gotta be afraid. Them are man-made drones, and we're doing the launching or whatever. Now, what you do have to be concerned of, my bad, my eye, but it's the orbs that's inside the sky that y'all see that's glowing and stuff, that's shooting down the drones and all that. That's not a part of us. Them are actually real life aliens. Like, aliens do exist. They're above and they're below us. Yes, they do exist. And 2025 there will be a lot more of exposing the truth. I can't say the reason why, but because it's already out here, so I can speak on this. Aliens are real, and we will have to evacuate sooner than later. But just be careful. Keep looking up in the sky at night. They only come at night. They will only come at night. I don't know the reason. I just know it's been investigated. Aliens are real, and we're trying to figure out why they're here visiting us right now. It's a lot going on within the United States. It's a lot of everything, but they're real. Be careful. Watch out. look. I don't know what to tell you or like where to go, but look, you just gotta you gotta be prepared. Like I don't know, cause right now it's only like really calculating like the United States though. Like probably go to an island or some shit. Look, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I don't know where you gonna go. I don't know if you gonna survive. But hey, it is what it is. It's 2024. It's the end times. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. Shit. We all gonna. You feel me? I can't say the word, but you feel me? We all gonna. You feel me? It is what it is, man. Like I'm not even joking. Like this. Let me stop cussing on him. It's serious, man. Like this, like situation is very serious, and like I try not to think on it, and I really didn't even want to speak about it. But we all should just pray and keep praying to God or whoever you believe in, and just have faith. That's all I can say.
Man, stuff is really getting out of hand.
Remember that event that took place in 2019, 2020, when we all was on quarantine? What if I told you that was just a test? 2025 is the real deal. Remember a couple years ago, we had some kind of UFO balloon that appeared out of nowhere and they shot it down over top of the ocean? Now we are hearing about UFOs coming out of the ocean. They are not really UFOs. Not at all. They're not UAPs. Not at all. Starting to believe that this will be a new thing for all of us. But when this happened, this quarantine will not be lifted. I have no proof that this will happen, and I'm not trying to predict anything. But if you pay attention to everything that's taking place right now, you will understand what's about to happen. I just want to tell people this UFO event, this is their last trick. After this, they have no more illusions to confuse us. So if you fall for this, then you fall for it. If you don't fall for it, you're going to be in a different reality. 2024 is number 8, Infinity or the Time Loop. 2025, number 9, Completion. The Matrix is now complete. Some of us will be free and some of us will remain on a lockdown forever or quarantine within your mind. I'm gonna end this video by saying this is all a joke. Remember that event that took place in...
Yeah, time is changing, man. It's over with. That's what it is, man. It's about that time.
All right now. Y'all know it's that time of the year. It's Christmas coming up, and I just want to let you know, don't spend all that money. Don't overspend. Don't buy too much.
Can't overspend.
Because
don't do that.
January 1st is coming. That's right. That rent, that mortgage, that car note, that cell phone bill, that insurance is coming due now. Don't waste all this damn money on Christmas. I'm telling you, I'm doing this as a friend because I care about you. So be careful with your funds. Don't run low. Say nobody coming to save you. Call me.
You too, be careful with your funds. Because nobody comes to, that's real though. You gotta be careful with your funds. Shoot. Because the rent is due on the 1st. Every month. They don't
Let me tell you something. I'm going to just keep it real yet again. I'm on this app spreading my authenticity, my truth, and what I think and what I believe. If you are offended by my authenticity, get the fuck on. Find somebody else to listen to and find somebody else to look at. Because I'm not going to water down my truth, my real, my authenticity because you fragile as fuck. That's a you problem. Now have a blessed and abundant day. Look at the beach. Look at the water. Oh, and let me hit you with the no filter for this.
Look at the beach. Look at the water.
This one. Peep my unk. Yeah, you see that citron? Found it myself. Peep my rings. See that citron? I found it myself. Made these myself. Go cop you some. Let me tell you something.
The Domino's pizza Pizza Institute announced yesterday that they are nearing completion of their 30-year study testing the limits of what human beings will eat.
People willingly ate everything our lab created. In fact, they pay money for it. The results continue to surprise me.
Over the course of the study, Domino scientists have found that decreasing the nutritional value and increasing the visual repulsiveness of their pizzas only makes them more popular.
This applies to the crispy melt pizza. It's basically one pizza inverted on top of another pizza. It looks like something no animal should consume, much less a human.
One recent creation is constructed out of a cardboard-based crust layered in Oreo cookie crumbs and drizzled with a wax-like substance.
We hypothesized that the sight of it alone would repulse customers, but it became one of the most popular items on the menu.
The Domino scientists now believe that a certain percentage of human beings may have a genetic predisposition to eat unhealthy foods made from other, even unhealthier foods. The Institute will next test human tolerance of the crispy nacho platter pizza, the big New York hot dog pizza, and the strawberries and cream milkshake dessert pizza.
In the final stages of the study, we plan to just top the pizzas with actual garbage, but judging from our findings, people will probably eat those too.
Dr. Morris said he initially had moral issues with conducting the tests on humans, but has since come to see the subjects as, quote, cheese and sauce consuming. The Domino's Pizza Institute announced yesterday that they are near.
Members of our government have now testified in Congress confirming that there are non-human higher intelligences existing on our planet, observing us humans, and they say they're even interdimensional.
We had Grush, and he had testified to say that some of these were interdimensional beings. Can you speak?
So that's Lou Elizondo, Chief and Commander of the ATIP program in our military, and he goes on to say that our best aircraft in the military today can go max 16 Gs before they have structural failure, and these ships that they are detecting on their radar are going excess of 1,000, 2,000 Gs. Pretty sure this is the first time that our government has admitted to the possibility of interdimensional beings, and this is important because I know that interdimensional beings exist, and I can prove their existence to you. Inside quantum physics and quantum field theory, there's a fourth and fifth dimension. There's space, time is the fourth dimension, and you are moving through both of these elements. As you're moving through reality, you can only observe certain layers of light that are in the hypersurface of the present that you observe. You only experience what you observe through your senses, which is a slice of reality in all of the dimensions that are actually here. This is why the human eye can only see a fraction of the visible light spectrum. Now, in quantum field theory, it states that there's a fifth dimension that goes beyond the third and fourth dimension, but I'm here to tell you that it's not just theory. There is a space, and you can experience it. You will experience this fifth dimensional space is where these interdimensional beings exist, and you just can't see them with your physical eye. Higher dimensions not only exist, but your soul originates from the higher dimension. If you're ready to shift into 5D, DM me retreat. Members of our government have now tested.
If you claim to know so much about the Bible and still celebrate Christmas, it makes me question your antics because Jesus Christ was not born in a cold month. He was born in the spring. More than likely a Pisces, but we'll get back to that. You want to know who was born December 25th? That would be Nimrod, the one who built the Tower of Babel, the one that tried to defeat God himself. His wife decided to put a tree inside of the house to represent his schlong. Yes, okay? Not only that, to honor said entity, Osiris, Apollo, people would offer up their babies in fireplaces, much like Santa Claus, Satan's Claus, coming down the chimney to collect, because if they offered their baby in flames, it guaranteed them good fortune and all their wishes coming true for the new year. So no, we don't celebrate Christmas in this house because we don't worship demons. Thank you so much. We are big on rewriting April Fool's Day though, right? April, 1st of April, everybody makes a mockery of it. That's when we believe something happened with Jesus Christ. Not only that, if you've ever looked into the rumors of Bohemian Grove, they set things on fire underneath a massive shrine called Osiris. The Pope is live streaming on December 25th to open portals this year. Go look it up. If you claim to know so much about the Bible and still celebrate Christmas, it makes me question.
That's real. I mean, the lights and stuff, it's cool. But Christmas definitely, all these holidays have like a dark meaning behind it. All of them. Oh, it's just the same bullcrap every year too.
Did you hear that the multiverse and parallel realities is real? A few days ago, Google, its new quantum chip, Willow, proved that the multiverse is real. This chip was able to do in 5 minutes, which would take 10 septillion years. Bruh. You knew this. We all knew this, but seeing this come into our reality. Human resonance has been absolutely crazy. We're in the age of Aquarius. Astrologically, things are crazy. We got the freaking UFOs. You see, this chip proved quantum computation, where basically one thing can be several different places, parallel realities. It uses quantum bit. Imagine data, a vibration, an atom, either being a 0 or a 1 with quantum bits. The way that this chip processes, it can be both on and off. It can be both 0, 1, and beyond. And by doing this, it has to get its understanding, its knowledge from other parallel reality. Are we cooked or are we cooking? We are fucking cooking. Did you hear that the multiverse and parallel realities is...
If you're not really sleeping well, if you're having random itches...
This is Lil Baby explains why he can't rap the way that he used to.
How society trying to do rappers. You know what I'm saying? I understand why they trying to do it, because some rappers f it up for everybody. And it's like, now I'm in this pool. So it's like harder for me to just go in there and rap how I used to rap. You know what I'm saying? That shit a whole different ball game. This shit real. I seen him, I watch Young Thug try every day. I seen him, you really use stuff against him that don't got nothing to do with nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that right there could scare you. And then I'm one of them guys who I'm like really hands-on, like, but that could be you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But they could really come and cut my whole career, my whole life for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Something I really ain't did. Like, shit I really don't got no part of. That right there, like, I even post some on my page, like, I've been going through, like, a dark stage for 2 years. But even then, like, people like, what the hell you mean, like, a dark stage? And, like, it's still mind-boggling when I...
Dang, he can't even rap. He can't even rap the way he wanted. That's how you know they are controlled. See how everything just keep getting exposed?
Not watching these movies for just entertainment is way deeper than that. Did you know it was against universal law to make a wish if you don't see a certain number? So every time you celebrate your birthday and you make a wish, you are really talking to a demon. Hollywood tried to warn us. The only time you were supposed to make a wish is when you seen 1111. This number is so powerful that it opens up different portals. 1111 is the first message the universe sent to all of us. This number represents leaving one door and going into another door. But the enemy got real clever. They tricked us and made us start asking for wishes outside of ourselves. That's why they say if you ever see a shooting star, make a wish. But did you know that those shooting stars are really spirits that's being trapped in the matrix? So every time you make a wish, you are asking for more spirits to come to the matrix. But what do it mean when you really see it? This story go a little deeper. Never make a wish to a jinn. Only make a wish when you see 1111. Remember, the enemy take everything natural and reverse it. We use these hashtags every day, not realizing this is really 1111. They just took 1111 and they crossed it and made it a hashtag. The reason why they cross our hashtag is they trying to tell us we're no longer allowed to make wishes in the matrix because our dreams have been crossed. 1111 is now a prison cell. They took our dreams and made our reality a nightmare. It's just a game. Remember when we all played the game? Not watching these movies for just entertainment is way deeper than that. Did you know it was against universal law to make a wish if you don't see a certain number? So every time you celebrate your birthday and you make a wish, you are really talking to a demon. Hollywood tried to warn us. The only time you were supposed to make a wish is when you seen...
It's crazy. Alright, y'all. We're going to go ahead and end it off right there. We got a lot more clips to get into for tomorrow, but we're going to end it off right there. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Sending peace, abundance, prosperity, and good health your way. We did just make a podcast channel, so I just made a podcast channel. So if you want to go check that out, the link in the description will be, the video in the channel link will be in the description. All right, y'all. So y'all go check that out. If you want to, you don't have to. It's up to you. But with all that being said, I see you guys in the next upload. Peace.